hopefully this records my cursor as well. Screen's got 3 parts on it here, so this is a dividing line here. Actually, I'll drag it a little bit so you can see, so I can move this left and right so you can see there's 2 different screens there. This is looking west, this is our view that we're looking. This is where the satellites are, but they're not reflecting the sun just yet so that we can see it. This is the view that we showed over here. And then this is just a bunch of settings for date and time and whether or not the playback is paused. It's kind of weird. It shows it in UTC time or Zulu, and it cuts off down here what the date and time is in our local time, even though you get to set it here. So probably if I drag this further over, we'd see it. Yeah, so 1849 on the 15th. So there we go. I'm gonna leave that about there. So now if I drag this across the time, you can see where the satellites become visible as they come towards us above, of course. Another satellite went across the bottom, and then they start to disappear when the sun's angle is reflected wrong. So I just dragged the timeline there to show it. I'm going to run it now at double speed. See the time incrementing over here. There it comes. And it's a train of satellites, they call it. Cool simulation that Metabunk did. Right now we're 27 seconds into the timeline. We're running at double speed though. So it was only visible for a short time. I think it was around 70 seconds when it disappeared. You can see another satellite going across the bottom here. It may or may not have been harder to see. Should start this. There we go. Start disappearing right there. See? So now the reflection angle of the sun is disappearing. I'm going to stop that. Where are we here? Pause. And I'm going to drag the timeline back so we can see them. And then I'm going to try and change our view a bit here. So I think this way it's zooming out. Haven't played with this too much just yet to figure out how to manipulate this view. What I'm trying to do here is get the sun into view. Now there is the sun down there. So let's go up here. So there's the sun. Try and zoom out a bit more. I guess that's good enough for this one. So we're kind of lined up with it. It's hard to tell if we're exactly lined up with the line of sight. But then as I drag this across, you'll notice the sun is moving off to a little bit to the north and west as it goes away. So the sun's no longer lined up with our line of view to where the satellites were, even though they're coming towards us. So then it disappears. Clear as mud. That's probably good enough.